Elaine, you talked about maternal mortality crisis among Black women. Just from your experience, how deep is the crisis, and what are some of the solutions to helping to solve this problem?
Thanks for asking me about that. I mean, the problem is very real, and I think the it's a very complex issue that has, there's multiple layers to this issue. I think the way to solve it, first of all, is to bring awareness to it. I think it's something that a lot of people are not aware of, even within our community, and especially those outside of our community. I think most people are shocked to learn that in the richest country in the world, even today in 2023, that we have a maternal mortality crisis that is soaring. I mean, the rates of deaths, of maternal mortality deaths, are soaring, and they're soaring especially within our community. Black women in America are 3 to 4 times more likely to die during or after childbirth in the richest country in the world. With all of the technology at our disposal, we're not able to save the lives of Black moms, and it's a very sort of traumatizing statistic to learn about, as a Black woman. And I learned about it when I really, I feel like I heard these stats, but I felt like they were sort of out there, and I didn't really want to focus on them until they were inescapable when I became pregnant. And I recognized that it was important for me to really understand what the solutions look like and how we can become advocates for those solutions. And so, the issue is complex, and so is the solution. So are the solutions. They're multi-pronged. We have to get more awareness out about this issue. We have to work to change legislation, which is already in the works. I've been doing a lot of work around the advocacy for the Momnibus Act, which is a set of bills that are going to help prevent more deaths of Black women in this country when they're giving birth. And I encourage anybody who's listening to this, who is curious about this, to really learn more and to write letters to your lawmakers, because we have to get this passed. It's literally, we all have a mom. That's the thing. This is an issue that for too long has been living in the shadows, when it should be front and center, and a priority for all of us, because none of us would be here without our mother. And so what are we going to do to protect the Black mothers, and all mothers in this country, when they're giving the greatest sacrifice, which is bringing life into this world? So we have to change the laws to protect us. We have to work with hospitals and insurance companies to change some of these policies. I won't get into the details here, but there's so much work to do on that end. And then, most importantly, I would say, is raising awareness about doulas and midwives, and how incorporating doulas and midwives can save lives. I mean, 70% of these deaths are preventable with midwives and doulas integrated into prenatal care and postpartum care, and who are involved. For me, I did a home birth, and I had a doula and a midwife there with me to help me deliver my baby. And so I think raising awareness about your choices, you know, so there's more I could say more, but I will stop here. As you can tell, it's a very passionate topic for me, and one that I feel like we all have a responsibility to raise awareness about and to keep fighting for. So yeah, thank you for bringing it up. We didn't get into it for the Conversations Project, but hopefully season two, we will. If we get a season two, I'm going to bring it to the table.